Hello, friends. Happy Thursday? Thursday. It is Thursday. Wow, and the sun decided to come out just as I hit record. It is actually Thursday, almost evening. It's like 4, oh no, just kidding, 5:15 p.m. And I'm not gonna lie to you. I would be lying if I did not admit to you that I have just been on the struggle bus this week, this month, this year. Oh my gosh, the lighting though. I can't. I have gotten to a point today where enough is enough. Enough is enough. And so as you've seen, I have the entirety of this week. This video might not be up until Saturday, but the entirety of this week I have gone live on my channel to make sure I get to my commitment of having a video hit my channel live every day, or hit my channel, get published on my channel every day. This entire week has been live streams because I haven't, whatever the excuse may be. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what the excuses are. But here is what I'm realizing. And a lot of you, especially those of you that are my frequent community members, are partially going to roll your eyes because I've hit like this new level of burnout. And every time I try to do a let me vlog every day of the month, I burn out or whatever. And so as I was experiencing physical symptoms and physical manifestations of all sorts of different kind of burnout. And there's a lot happening. I don't know what I was thinking committing to doing Veda when I knew I had the sleep machine coming, right? And I knew that like whatever my normal was gonna get shaken up. I didn't anticipate for a single second, not a single second, that having the addition of my APAP machine would have negative side effects. I was so focused on the positive ones that are happening and will continue to happen, and it can take 28 days to even see like the full glory of what a CPAP machine, APAP machine might do for you. But there is no denying that immediately it solved my snoring problem. I have snored my entire life and I do not snore when I have that machine on. It is a miracle from God. However, there's a lot of other things happening because I'm somebody who has sleep anxiety that are like causing nothing short of like almost panic attacks. My level of anxiety when I woke up this morning was almost panic attack level for literally no justifiable reason. I am not in any imminent danger. There is nothing wrong. My life is fine. My life is good. And yet I'm struggling with all sorts of different physical manifestations of stress, right? And the more I started to think about it, the more I was like, you know, if you stop and you go, well, how long you've been feeling stressed? You've been feeling stressed for a while. You've been feeling overwhelmed for a while. I'm watching the metrics on my channel change, and not in a good way. We finally reached a point. I watched how many subscribers you've gained in a month slowly go down and down and down to, you know, plus 20 for the whole month, plus 10, single digits. And just yesterday, it went negative. And I'm not even mad about it. Honest to God, I'm not mad about it because things are changing, and the people who originally subscribed to me are probably still following Weight Watchers or don't care about the macros I'm doing or what my new nutrition philosophies, or are mad at me because I eat carbs and don't like fat-free cheese. I don't know what the case may be, but it is not my problem that people are choosing to unsubscribe from my channel. If I am not for you, then it's okay. That's fine. I'm not everybody's cup of tea or cup of coffee. I am a dark, bold, little bit glittery cup of coffee. And that's a thing, right? You can get glitter lattes, can't you? I am a glitter latte. And I'm not for everybody, and that's okay. And as I'm going through all of these personal changes of who am I? What do I want to be? What does Diva and the Divine want to be? There's a lot of change happening. But I'm realizing that I'm trying to cling to growth in this space and growth in my business when I haven't stopped and actually taken the time to work on my growth, work on whatever it is that has been happening to me. And I say this because I want to direct you to, there'll be a link down below to a blog post I wrote today. And that blog post, I was literally writing like like word vomiting. It was basically my morning pages journal today, but it was public is what it was. And what ended up happening, I intended to talk about Operation, what did I call it? Operation Back to Brianna. Trying to take some time for myself to figure out, put more effort, not even take some time, just put more effort and time into figuring out what makes me tick again. Where did that spark go? That spark that I had so long ago that I'm certain the pandemic took, you know? And I found this article, my husband found this article actually about languishing, and it's referenced in my blog post. And so I linked that as well. And it's just the state of not clinical depression, but not joy, not spark, just going through the motions, finding yourself disassociating, just not making progress. And that is where I have been stuck. I've been stuck there for a really, really long time. And so all of this to say, as I was writing, all of a sudden, it came to me. I had already mentioned, and I have been thinking about for a while, taking some of May kind of off and just doing like the bare minimum. Maybe like pre-filming a couple of videos so I have a video go up on my channel every week, still showing up for the weekly live streams, still doing my Patreon stuff, like just like backing off, and which will feel like a huge deceleration after trying to put some sort of video out every day, right? That was my initial thought. And as I wrote, it literally hit me. It hit me that you need to stop. Like just, you need to take the month off. And this is not where I thought this video was going to go either. I'm just apparently more about my, I was going to talk more about this like towards the end of the month, but apparently I'm talking about it now. And like literally it was like set on my heart right there, like from God. Like why keep doing the things? Why don't you just actually take a vacation? Like actually stop. Don't post on Instagram. Don't put videos up. You don't have to pre-film videos. Don't put videos up. Don't, like, and so I realized, as I was typing, I realized that, and I was like, holy crap, I need to take a month off. Like, it was just this weirdest thing that just kind of overtook me, and I immediately ran with it. I skipped payment for May for all of my Patreon members, so nobody's going to get charged. The Discord channel is still going to keep going, and they'll have access to all the previous content and whatever, but I'm not charging them because I'm not going to do the Zoom calls in May. We're not going to do it. I'm not going to do live streams in May. I'm not going to put videos up in May. I'm just not going to. The only thing that I'm going to keep my commitment to is my coaching clients. And because that is it is the same business, but it's also a different business, you know? And I'm going to put up a do not disturb sign or an out of office sign, literally an out of office sign, and take the month off. Because I realized that what is the worst thing that happens? What is the worst thing that happens? I lose some followers and subscribers. Oh, wait, that's already happening when I'm trying to do as much as I possibly can and I'm stressing myself out over it, right? So I'm like, there's literally nothing horrible that can happen. But what could I gain? What could I gain from taking a month off and actually focusing on everything else in my life that has nothing to do with creating content? And I was realizing that like all of this, like these little stressors, and it's hilarious because this is exactly what was happening to Gracie and why she's now on Prozac. But all of these little stressors, the sleep machine, then my gut got weird. Then, you know, there's all these little things that, and some of them not so little, like actually, okay, those are pretty big things, right? And then me feeling like I'm clawing at trying to figure out what the heck is broken about my channel and not seeing results. And I was like, you know what? You just need to step away. It has been causing me so much burnout and so much negative emotion that I was like, this is probably what I need to do. No, this is absolutely what I need to do. And so I'm going to do it. And immediately, once I made the decision, once I made the announcement, my patrons were the first people to hear about it. And the people who read the blog also heard about it. My blog is so dead that I don't even know who read it today. But, and as soon as I like made it public that I was like, hey guys, I'm going to take the month off. And then I told my husband at lunch and I was like, so I made a decision. that I'm not going to create any content for the month of May. And I kind of told him that like my heart rate has been escalating and like I have been having really bad anxiety, and I hide it really well. He is a very hyper-focused, box focused individual, one thing and one thing only, and 89% of the time that one thing is work. And 8% of the time it's hockey, right? So unless there's something visibly wrong with me, and I'm very good at pretending, or just hiding it, you know, and being positive, because I still want to be a positive human being because my husband's going through stuff too. And I want to be a light to him, right? So he would not have caught it if I didn't say something. And so I finally said, look, I've been struggling. And admitting it to him was hard, but also necessary. And I'm like, and so this is what I'm doing. I'm taking a true vacation. And he even kind of chuckled and he's like, well, what are you gonna do? Can you put up can you pin a post on Instagram? And because I was talking about how I'm like, I want to post, but not because I need to create some sort of educational content for likes and clicks. Like if I want to post a picture while we're doing stuff in May, I can post a picture while we're doing stuff in May, right? But then he's like, can you pin posts on Instagram? And you can't, I don't think so. And he's like, well, maybe you shouldn't post any pictures and have your last post be an out of office sign. And like kind of explain where you are and just leave that at the top of your page. So when people go over there and go, where the heck is she? They have an answer. All of a sudden it got dark again. So he's on board. And during this period of time, he is also planning on taking a week off of work. And I was like, look, we both need this. And I know that it is an absolute, utter, total luxury that I can even take this opportunity to be like, you know what? I just don't feel like creating content for an entire month. Like that is a luxury that I have that many people cannot afford. And I'm aware of that. But I said that to my husband. I'm like, because I can do it, because I'm somebody who actually has this opportunity, I need to take it. And what I need to do with that opportunity is take the time. He's like, what are you gonna do? I'm like, well, everything that has nothing to do with content creation. I want to zero in on housewifing. I want to read a stack of books and not feel guilty about trying to spend time reading because I have 5 billion other things I need to do. I want to focus on working out. You guys, I worked out today for the first time all week, and let me tell you how, like, I literally, with like the heart rate thing, and like I just felt like I could like feel cortisol levels rising in my body at an unhealthy rate. And I was like, shoot, I have got to get downstairs. And I cranked on the elliptical until my heart was beating at 130 something beats per minute. And I was just and sweating. And you know what? It was exactly what I needed. Like, I'm like, I need to flush out this anxiety. I do. And so I want to focus on that. I want to focus on maybe cooking a new recipe. I want to focus on all of the little house projects that I want to do and just kind of clear out all of the clutter. And my goal in doing this and taking a step back is, oh my gosh, it's snowing, you guys. This weather has not been helping me. Easter is on Sunday and it is snowing. All of that said, I lost my train of thought by seeing the obnoxious snow outside. I need to take a step back and I need to focus on me. And I'm very excited to do it because I realized this. Like with all the work and all the stuff that I'm doing with the channel and this and feeling burnt out, I'm realizing that I can't get back whatever spark it is I had until I actually, like, working myself harder is not going to bring that back. Taking a step back and reflecting and making actual changes is what's going to bring that back. And that's okay. That's okay. And I need to start. I need to start. And I was going to stop and tell you guys the 5 things that I did to help lift my mood today. And here this video is what came out. I don't even know. So now you know where my head's at. I'm fine. It's really hard because like on a given day, I'm like, I'm content, I'm happy, I'm fed, I'm safe. I have no reason to complain. I have no reason to feel the languish that I feel. And yet here we are. Here we are. And I don't know. I don't know what else to say about it. This is the mindset that I'm in right now. And it is what it is. It is what it is. So what does this mean going forward? Almost just said I need to start now. And I kind of do. I kind of do. As soon as I said it and like announced it and told my husband, I feel like the weight of the world was lifted off of my shoulders. Because all of a sudden there was hope. There was breathing room. I didn't feel the crushing weight of expectations on me anymore. And, which is good. That's a really great start, you know. It's a really great start. So the plan is going forward. Here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. Because I don't want to shirk on my Veda efforts entirely, but I really do need to start now. I have a couple of videos planned for the rest of the month that I'm going to upload. And if I sneak in a vlog or two, that would be great. And my live streams and everything are gonna go off as normal until the week of the 24th is the Sunday I sing at church, the 25th. The week of the 25th is when my hiatus is going to start. And except for Patreon members, we will have our goal setting Zoom that week on Tuesday, if my memory serves me correctly, not Thursday because I'm unavailable on Thursday. But that's going to be my only Diva and the Divine commitment that week. And my hiatus is going to start then, and it's going to go until June 1st. June 1st. And I'm going to take that whole month off. And you know what? The world is not going to end. The world is not going to end. And the people that are meant to see my content when I come back will be here when I come back. And that's okay. That's okay. And like, just admitting that, like, is very, very freeing. Because it'd be like, you know what? What's the worst thing that happens? What if you lose 15,000 subscribers? What if you lose all 26,000 of your subscribers? So what? What's the worst thing that's going to happen? What happens if that happens? So you start over. You start over, which is the whole point. I want to go and I want to find myself again, like find that spark, that excitement that brings back the joy and the spark and the excitement to this channel so I can show up better for you. That's my goal. I want to show up better for you, and I have to admit that I have not been showing up as my best self for a long time because I haven't been my best self for a long time. And it's time I took action. It is time I took action. So that is what's been on my mind. That is what's been on my heart. And now it is on my channel for you guys to know where my head is at. And that's all I've got for you today. We'll save what I did to help ease my anxiety for another day. So if you made it to the end of this video, thank you. Gold star to you. And if you have any questions, feel free to DM me or comment on this video. I will see the comments and I will answer them. And yeah, until my next video, my friend, take care. Bye.